Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends, Marvel Studios' first 10 years, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronan. This is a figure that I think everyone has been wanting. We were kind of hoping we get maybe this guy as the Build-A-Figure for the Wave 2 instead of Mantis, but it's nice to finally get him in a single carded, so you don't have to pay, $26 or $30 for him, opposed to collecting a whole wave if you didn't really want that wave. But very cool looking, same box as the Red Skull, but instead it's got the Guardians of the Galaxy logo here, and it just says Guardians of the Galaxy. Got a nice little image of the movie here, kind of cartooned up. It's got a picture of Ronan along with the movie poster there. And I don't know if you guys want to read this, but here you go. Focus it up for you guys. Go ahead and pause it and check it out. And then I forgot to mention the Red Skull one, it said number 2. This is number 1. Side here kind of goes over 2014 with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And if you guys want to read this part, you can go, hopefully this is, sorry guys, I'm terrible. You can go ahead and pause it. Do you want to read that? Hopefully that's good enough. We'll go ahead and top here, it's just embossed the same way. I did get this one at GameStop for 25% off the $30. I think he was around $4 with tax. But we'll go ahead and get this guy opened up and we'll check out Ronan. Alright guys, so here is Ronan out of the package. Well, first off, we'll check out its accessory. One thing that's really cool, it's got the purple infinity stone in there, which is nice. So his eyes are even got the purple eye look. It looks really cool. But it looks really good. I love his staff with his hammer. I think this looks great. I love the sculpt here. It definitely has that marbleized plastic again. So you can kind of see that swirling on the top. But it's just kind of a great sculpt. I love that, kind of more emerald, nice purple in there. Look, it's that nice shine. It's even kind of bleeding into those cracks. I think that looks really nice. Staff itself, it's just kind of more of that silver plastic. You can see some etching on the sides here. And it just kind of rotates. It's got kind of a spiky tip, but it looks really cool. I'm really liking this. I think this looks awesome. So we'll go ahead and get into Ronan now. This guy is really cool. And it's kind of interesting how they did his whole cowl and everything. But looking at his face, it looks really good. So I'm hoping this camera is picking up the details. But it's got the great, face paint here. It's just, you can see the purple in the eyes. It just looks really good. It's got that, dark blue on his face. On his skin tone with that black makeup. It just looks really good. The cowl itself is kind of more of a darker gunmetal gray. And then on the sides here, it kind of has that silver paint applications to kind of give it that chainmail look. Yeah, it looks really good, but man, the head sculpt looks really cool. I like how it's kind of blotchy, the makeup, just like in the movie. I love that his eyes are purple. He just looks like so intense and furious. Very cool. It's got the black line underneath his neck there. And then coming down on the shoulder pads here, they're more of that same gunmetal gray, but you can see some nice sculpt on there. And then coming down, it's kind of braided down. It looks really cool. So I'll show you guys really quick. So this is actually attached to his head, and this is all one piece. So one thing that's kind of a bummer, mine seems to be kind of always looking to the to his left. So you can see, like, if I'm straightening it out so he's looking straight forward, the head brace is just kind of, I don't know. That's just kind of what I've noticed, and it's all attached to one piece. So it kind of messes with your head articulation, because if you're going to have him looking off to the side, that goes with it. So you're kind of always kind of stuck with having him look straight forward, or you can kind of rotate it a little bit to where it's not popping off his shoulders. So that's a kind of a bummer to me, just so it kind of limits the posability here with him. Especially if you're looking up won't be so bad, but looking down will get funky. See, it pops that right on out, but we'll go into it more when I go over the articulation. But he does have the nice silver, kind of dark, like kind of a lighter silver compared to the gunmetal gray, so it's not as shimmery as the sides here, but it's still got a nice little shimmer. I like the red paint kind of swatched over his chest. I think that looks really good and clean. I think that looks very cool. He does got the more silver on the inside of his upper arm here with the black on the inside, and it's got more of that gunmetal armor on the front. And then he does have that nice silver paint application on top of his hand. He's got the dark blue gripping hands here. And then that same silver continues all the way down, but I like how it's got some scratching, like he's been through some fights. It's got the nice chainmail sculpt right here. But it just looks really good. So you can see the whole back. He's even got the red paint on his back, which didn't need to be done because you can barely see it. It's up right there when he's just regularly posed. So that's nice they did that. But I just love all the sculpt on him. I think it looks really good. Same thing with the upper thighs here. He's just kind of more continuous with the black. But overall, I mean, this is a completely, you know, nice. They did this whole new sculpt for this figure. I think it looks really good. Continuing down his legs here. It's just got more of that black with the silver kind of chainmail look right there. He's got these, you know, straps around his boots. And he's got the nice little shoes there. But very cool looking figure. Really pretty happy with him, actually. I'm just probably just disappointed on the articulation of the head here. So we're going to go over the articulation. So his head looks down about that much, but he'll look really goofy. He looks up, not very much at all, because this gets hindered. Looks left and right if you want it to be funny, but really he looks left about that much, not really much at all. He looks right about that much, but I'm kind of judging by the line underneath his neck if it's straightened out. But so that's kind of a bummer. He's got ball joints in the shoulders, which again kind of get hindered by this because this is in the way. Forward and back. He's got an upper bicep swivel, which looks pretty hidden pretty well, which is kind of cool. He's got double jointed elbows, but if this bugs you, the elbow pad does stick out. So rotation at the wrist, also I believe, okay, he's got the up and down hinge, which is always funny. He's got an ab crunch here on this wrist. Yeah, this wrist is the normal back and forth. He's got a waist swivel, which is hidden really nicely. You can spread about that much. You can kick forward. Good. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot rotation. Ankles move down, they move up, and a nice ankle rocker and pickles bottom of his feet. No messed up joints. Nothing feels really, his wrist is a little loose, but nothing serious is loose. The ab crunch doesn't click or anything, but overall he feels good and solid. So I'll go ahead and stick his staff in his hand so you guys can kind of see that. Go ahead. Make it so we can see the... Oh man, come on. Am I going to really struggle with this? Looks like I am. I'm going to pause it real quick. Alright guys, so here he is with the staff in his hands. So you kind of get him like that. Could definitely do... wow, just pop right out. Dual wielding, I'm sure. Go ahead and try that out real quick. This is probably how I'll end up posing him. I always think it's cool when guys hold a weapon with both hands. Oh my gosh. Alright, so there he is, dual wielding it. I'm sure if you fiddle around, you get better in poses than I can. Alright, so he stands right on 7 inches tall, which is cool. Nice and tall. So I'll go ahead and bring in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Here he is next to Groot. This is the Toys R Us exclusive Groot. It's like the evolution of Groot. Just so you guys can see him there. And we'll bring in Drax. So he is a little bit taller than Drax. I'm drawing a blank if that's in good scale with Drax from the movie. I do not have the new Gamora, so this is from the first Guardians of the Galaxy wave, the one that's not that great. Are you kidding me? Oh, I forgot Star-Lord. So here is Rocket, and I'm going to pause it and get Star-Lord. Alright, there's Star-Lord from the first Guardians of the Galaxy wave. Again, he's my only Star-Lord I have from the movies. We've had a million of them, seems like, come out. I do have the Ego Star-Lord 2-pack coming in the mail, so kind of a hint. So I'll have a newer Star-Lord. But yeah, that's kind of a cool little setup right here. But there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this Ronan. I'm fairly happy with him. I love the look. It's kind of a bummer about that neck joint with it being so attached to that cowl, just because, yeah, it does limit the, posability wise of getting those crazy, dynamic poses, or if you have him wanting to have him look down on like Drax knockdown, you can't really do that because everything will move with it. So that's a bummer. But overall, just like having them pose with these guys, it's very cool. It's nice having them with with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that looks really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if you want him posed next to, oh, almost forgot. I brought him down too. So here he is next to the Build-A-Figure Ronan. So you can kind of get two of them next to each other. But if you guys can think of other guys that you want him posed next to, I do not have the Thanos Build-A-Figure. I will be getting that 3-pack though from the Marvel Studios, so I'll do definitely another pose with them with that. But you guys were going to ask about the Thanos movie figure. I do not have him. But there you go, guys. But again, if you think of anything else, let me know in the comments and I'll do it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.